Hi, my name is Kaylee McLean, and today I'm going to be talking to you about a way that we can possibly make college tuition cheaper. How many people do you know that are in debt just from college tuition alone? Well, according to an article from the EAB, universities are focusing more on public scrutiny over the cost of tuition. I myself know that I am in so much debt already from college. I owe over $25,000 in student loans already at this point, and I'm not even done yet. Tuition is expensive and it's so hard to afford. I mean, you work while you're in school to try to afford it, but then most of the time while you're in school, you can't even work because you still need to focus more on school and put all of your time into school. Well, in an essay written on making college tuition cheaper, it states that some do not have a college degree simply just because they can't afford it, which I believe. The amount of tuition that you have to pay and the amount of debt that it puts you in debt after school, and that's no fun. Who wants to be in debt after they're done with school? According to CNBC, over the past 10 years, student debt has more than tripled, making it the second most common debt problem among Americans, the first being mortgage. So it's right there next to your mortgage, just as bad. Yes, we get Pell Grants. Pell Grants is one of the big things that we have right now that is supposed to help us pay for college tuition, but sometimes your Pell Grant's not even enough. And then some people get Pell Grants that are more than what they need. And not all schools offer student loans. Southwest Mississippi, for one instance, is one. They offer the Pell Grant, but you can't get student loans. So if your Pell Grant doesn't cover enough, then you have to pay out of pocket for the rest of your tuition, which a lot of people can't afford, and it's hard to do. In an article from the New York Times by Stephen Cohen, Obama proposed that we possibly do 2 years of free community college tuition, which I think would be a great idea. But then what about the ones that take you longer than 2 years? You still have to worry about the tuition cost. So how do we fix this? We can possibly support a law making tuition more affordable. How will it work? Well, this law will make tuition free to full and part-time students that are in good standing. And it also will make sure that leftover Pell Grant money that you get one semester, you won't get that back handed to you. You have to use it towards another semester in school. But at least that makes you not have to pay next semester. And it also makes sure that not one person's getting more tuition than the other. We can also expand funding to colleges and praise those that are in good standing. By offering free tuition to those in good standing, then more people will actually take school seriously and do what they need to do and get their degree. And if you don't do those things, then you don't deserve free tuition. But at least the ones that are trying will have free tuition. I know you're probably wondering where the money will come from for this. Well, I think that there are a lot of government things that we can reduce funding from to put towards college tuition for those that deserve it. I believe that a lot of people who get a lot of government assistance, such as food stamps and things like that, don't deserve it. I think there should be criteria for those who get food stamps and stuff like that. There should be further criteria. And then we can take from that and add it to college tuition funding. And that way, these people that are on food stamps because they can't afford it, because they can't work, they can be going to college, getting a degree, and then they can afford to feed themselves, actually try. It will make more Americans try to do the right thing than fall behind and just be lazy and live off the government, which is what sadly a lot of Americans do. You're not the only one to agree, so if you agree and we work together, we can make a difference in this. Imagine being debt-free and enjoying the money that you make after college instead of being in debt and not being able to do anything. You can actually go out and buy the car of your dreams that you want after you're done with college, and you've made all this money instead of putting it all back towards what you just worked so hard for. So if you agree, go to www.freetuitionsupport.org and help sign the petition to make this law a thing. Spread the word. You can also help by just spreading the word. I hope you help make this a dream and a reality. Thanks.